need to find a way forward.
So we are on the road to Baldur's Gate and saying goodbye to Act 2. Reflecting on Act 2, I feel it's been mixed. Sad that I've not been able to dispel the shadow curse from these lands. And of course, we lost two big characters. We lost Halsin and we lost Jaheira. Now, I mean, this is a blind playthrough, so it's also good in a way that your actions, your choices, have real long-term consequences. You can't always have the happy ending. So yeah, very mixed. Some regrets. But I'm glad that we managed to, I think, have a positive ending for Shadowheart and Lae'zel.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. But the sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
Indeed. Wish I could have done more. This must be that meeting that I saw mentioned. Maybe.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir.
Huh.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
That woman's a nutter. And she knows about our party adventures. With the prism.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Worms look at. So this is my
watching me.
this is my camp, my final camp before Baldur's Gate.
What's hiding here?
So maybe I should talk to some people. I'd like to head into this ambush with as much information as I can possibly have. I was looking for Isabel.
What's up for discussion?
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
So perhaps we just rest. Someone wishes to speak to me. I mean, I suspected that, but who? What's in here?
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
It's not clear to me who wishes to have a conversation. Aha, Gale.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
And I'm glad that I left him at camp so he couldn't make a mistake. More subdued.
The Elder Brain. But, more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
I'm trying to be polite here. It keeps giving me funny and cheeky options.
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
I would love to go to the actual Candlekeep.
Indeed. The journey awaits. One foot in front of the other is tried and true, I find. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
So there's going to be a lot to do at Baldur's Gate.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Starion suggested that idea, thinking of all the people that could be controlled.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
Ooh.
We're under attack. Help me.
Who are these people? High Gishra. Wow. Wow. They've literally just come straight from the astral plane. These are monks, I think. Yeah. Escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control. Where's the portal? I can hear the portal. Oh, wow. 3 tons. Wow, okay. This will not be easy. I don't even know if I try to fight here or not. I think I attack. Oh, I misclicked on the staircase, trying to be fast. Stupid.
Die, Illithid harborer!
Wow.
Tadpole scum! Attack!
I've got 3 tons to get to my destination and these people are knocking me prone. Wow. Yeah. That is problematic, to say the least. Right, I now control that person.
Take your
I need healing! Now!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
This is not going too well.
Time to strike.
can I now? Yes, I can. Get some big hits in here. Astarion is dead. I can't do anything for him right now.
Taking position.
Did he just break his own domination? How? This will not be as easy as I thought.
Come quickly! I can't do this without you.
Right, I think I might use Dimension Door here.
That orb is about to erupt!
Oh, I can't be dealing with more Githyanki.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Right, so what do we need to do here? I need to revive Astarion if I can.
No time to rest.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Okay, so I'll revive Astarion.
It's not over. Come to the skull. I need you now.
Friend of Gek.
Jeez. So these must be monks then. They're very powerful.
Take you.
Yeah, we've got trouble here. That was fantastic by Lae'zel. Fantastic.
Still on my feet.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Keep your distance, darling.
Assume nothing. One true way.
My faith will guide me.
The skull. Come to the skull.
Which way should I go? I think the best thing to do is just jump anyway.
Take you.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Help me.
So next turn I'll use the enhanced leap and I'll get all the way across hopefully.
Take you.
This breeds madness.
Please, help me.
Here comes the greatest leap of all time.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Target is too far. What? Maybe you can't get a double bonus. That'd be too insane. The low gravity is bonus enough.
Onward.
The battle rages on over there.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
This way.
I can't hold them off much longer.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh wow. Is this a dream visitor? A mind flayer?
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
I suspected this. I suspected the mind flayer.
The Honor God. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault, but with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the God. I will subdue their master.
Try to read the mind flayer's thoughts. I mean, that's like playing chess against Magnus Carlsen. I'm outmatched.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Oh wow. This honor guard is a serious operator. And half my party are in no man's land.
For my princess honor!
It's about to be Ianbus in a 1 versus 4 against extremely competent warriors.
Heading there.
Oh, I moved too far, screwed up. So where is Ianbus standing? Wow, he's all the way up there.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Renegade Illithid. So I need to keep the concentration going. But there's so many powerful Githyanki honor guard and people here. I presume they might even ignore me and go for these things here.
Another step forward.
I'm not running a concentration at the moment.
Destroy the honor guard.
Wow. That was impressive.
On the move.
I wonder what Lae'zel thinks of all this. Right, come on, Astarion. Get your ass in the fight. Well, actually, he's quite low. Maybe stand at the edge of the fight.
Take you.
Wow. They went straight for the squishes.
On the move.
Right, what to do?
Time to push my luck again. Very well.
So what does numbing actually do? Movement speed halved. The spellcaster has advantage on attack rolls against the affected entity. I thought numb was the thing that the barkeep had, you know, the giant drinking beast who exploded. And he was numb and he was basically impervious to damage. Okay, so that's better than I thought it was. It's not quite such a double-edged sword, after all. I'm just thinking what I can do here. I've set myself up as basically like an inviting target, but if they attack me, they're going to have trouble. They're going to be slowed down massively. Nice. It's insane how they just cut through and go straight to the squishy. My armor is like 25 and they just don't care. And they don't seem to face opportunity attacks either. Look at this, right?
Can't even catch my breath.
25 AC. I think Astarion needs to pop a big potion at the very least. But that might not be enough. This is like the strong one. That's not enough. I think Astarion is in trouble.
Quickly.
Look at them go straight for him. Right, yeah, I need to get my Guardian of Faith up, but these creatures don't seem to be affected by opportunity attacks. Evasion. Experienced and deadly. I'm not quite sure what would make them immune to opportunity attacks, but it feels like they haven't been affected by one yet. We just completely ignored Ianbus, haven't they?
On my way. Time for a boost.
I didn't redistribute my potions properly.
To focus.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Right, I should have increased movement range as well now. Not quite enough, but a lot.
Let's get this over with.
27 AC as well. I mean, that's extremely high. Right, come on, focus me, be distracted.
I must regain control over the Githyanki Prince.
Nice. might try the stronger attack here. 64%. Nice. I've got an advantage because they're stunned, I think, as well. Alright, make or break for Astarion here. Nicely done.
Got to keep fighting.
Surely the leader will not go all the way for Astarion, right? That would be just too spiteful.
Your time has come.
Where do I go from here?
Let's try and finish it.
Subdue the Githyanki. Quickly. Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned gay.
I thought she might have an opinion.
Lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
I did always suspect.
I suppose it was considerate of you not to bring it up before. And I ask that you do not judge me for it now. I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work.
Gruesome.
I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash.
Look at that knight behind him.
He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
So yeah, what's the battle?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
So he lives.
Yes. Impossible. He was slain by Jastil Kithrak himself.
He lives.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Question number 2 is a good question.
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Feel very much like a pawn.
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already Illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you.
Oh.
As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Can I get the powers and not have the aesthetics? I don't want my heroic dwarf to become a mind flayer for all of Act 3.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
You see, his idea of beauty might be more tendrils and claws and things, and pulsing bits of brain coming out of his head, as opposed to the illusion I've been talking to up till now, my dream visitor.
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid.
I don't know what to do here.
Do you wish to evolve or not?
I thought I was going to get a break from the heavy decisions. I'll keep asking questions as much as I can.
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
But what will Shadowheart think? What will Lae'zel think? They're going to disapprove, I think.
Skra! Whatever this gig offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand.
If I turn into an Illithid, like full-blown tentacles and everything, I'm going to do a save scum. I've resisted so far for 50 hours, but we'll see what happens. A tadpole upgrade.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different.
My eyes
Your
look
body has
different.
never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Half-illithid. Someone get me a mirror. The eyes have changed, sure. And who knows what's hiding underneath this armor. Still 4 digits on the hand. Let's have a look. I now have 7 tadpoles to play with as well. Illithid expertise. Let's see what else is on the periphery. Wow. Wow. Free cast. Yeah, these are some very nifty abilities. I can just fly as well if I want. Mind Blast. So that's the ability we just saw the Emperor use to stun 3 Githyanki at one attack. Black Hole, yeah, this is all really cool stuff. My proficiency bonus, what's that? Where can I see my proficiency bonus for spells? And does Shadowheart still find me beautiful? That's the real question. +4 proficiency. So if someone does a spell that's below level 4, then I can do that effect if I take it. I can just counterspell it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I need to reach that first, so what should I take? There's lots of really cool stuff here. I think expertise is nice as well, just for... There'll be plenty of checks coming up, intimidation, things like that. Deception, persuasion, so... Ah, so that's the ability that was present in those mind flares we fought. But I don't know if I want that turned on. It'd be great, that'd be great for Astarion though. So basically, there's a chance that if you get hit once, they can't attack you next time. Obviously Ianbus is quite the tank, so I want him to be able to... Wow, Displacer Beast. I really like the look of that Absorb Intellect ability as well. Right, I think I'll hold off for now.
How delicious.
I imagine Astarion might be interested in going full Illithid as well. Or half, I should say. Boots of Uninhibited Kashigo. So another good piece of monk gear, but I don't really have a monk. I can always recruit one. Right, what does Shadowheart have to say now that I've got...
Let's get on with it.
Eyes...
Right, what now?
Black as night.
We can talk later.
Oh dear. That doesn't bode well.
Not over, then through.
So what is the plan now? Do we
should speak up.
portal to the material plane?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I think that Divine Bone Shard is worth taking. And that Void Bulb.
What's inside?
Right, onwards.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
It looks like I can fly already without taking the ability. Oh dear. Look at that. Ooh, that's very groovy looking. Right, so who has the item?
I wonder what the next move is.
Okay, it's back on Shadowheart.
Can't give up now.
That was not what I wanted. I wanted to long rest. But somebody wishes to speak to me. Oh, Lizelle won't be happy with but maybe she'll want to talk about the fact that the fabled Githyanki is not dead, and a plan to take down Blacketh.
I'll see what I can learn.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Gaith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Gaith slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat.
Ooh.
Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Wow. 157.
Our current Vlaakith has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshes teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Gaith slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
I mean, I would like for that to happen, but it needs to happen in the right order. If we do it before we handle the Elder Brain and everything, and the 2 remaining evil ones, then all be lost. We'll become mind flayers. Baldur's Gate will be enslaved, and the Illithid Empire might return. So we could control the Elder Brain. We could destroy the Elder Brain. Either way, we have to confront the Elder Brain. You see, this Orpheus quest is in direct conflict with what we're trying to do. So I've unlocked my potential, embraced it. I've learnt about Orpheus, and I should catch up with Kithrak Voss. That's the dragon-riding Githyanki who initially left us for dead, and then came to us after we'd defied Vlaakith and told us that we have an ally, a friend in him. So we've got a few side quests. Well, I shouldn't say them side quests, but we've got a few things to pursue in addition to the Elder Brain. Oh, who's that?
First in my heart.
Something is different.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
I thought she asked to speak to me. I wonder what she had to say about the tadpole. I think she'll be steadfast in her reluctance.
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those Illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do.
Oh.
But I don't want that for myself.
So she now has, rather than having Shar black hair, she has Selune white hair, like the light of the moon. I wonder how my relationships have changed over the course of what just happened.
Eager for battle.
98, exceptional. Oops. Neutral. Exceptional. Well, I've saved the game now, so that's it. I am half-illithid forever now. But I'm already thinking about a second playthrough. You can really see, you know, some of these choices are so fundamentally important. Here we go. Baldur's Gate beckons, and they know we're coming. Act 3 has officially begun.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
I was kind of hoping the Mind Flayer might continue with the avatar that we created, the Dream Visitor.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador.
That's the vampire that
And
bit him.
we're no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. To tell you the truth, I don't know whether we can defeat Cazador. Not unless we can figure out more about what he's plotting. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
And there's a few people in my camp and my party who have reasons to be concerned about returning to Baldur's Gate.
Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
I'll take that.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.